Of the United States. Currently, it's just one of two states that can split its electoral votes.
But that might change. A bill in front of lawmakers abolishes that and goes to a winner-take-all system. 3 News Now reporter Nick Starling was at a hearing today and has reaction.
Nebraska is unique in many ways. The unicameral, for example, having a one-house legislature. Another one is the way it spreads its electoral votes, which could change underneath this bill. Senator John Moranti wants Nebraska to follow suit with 48 other states and adopt a winner-take-all system.
When it comes to the election of the President of the United States, we should all play by the same set of rules.
He says it allows the state to speak with one voice, something Secretary of State John Gale says is important when it comes to Nebraska's interests.
We have an opportunity to be much more influential in a presidential election year if we have winner-take-all, primarily dominated by agricultural interests and the transportation interests and the interests that we have in common throughout the Great Plains.
Currently, Nebraska has 5 electoral votes, 2 for the statewide popular vote and 3 for each of the congressional districts. This bill would do away with the split vote, and all 5 electoral votes would combine together on which candidate wins the 5 votes. However, opponents of the bill say the current process makes them feel their vote counts.
This is not empowering individual citizens with the right to equal vote representation, since electoral votes decide who wins the presidency.
Senator Sue Crawford, who also opposes this bill, says the current process makes the presidential candidates make Omaha a stop on a campaign trail where they may otherwise skip.
Both campaigns visited and spent money and time here and mobilized voters here, and that's time and attention and money that we wouldn't have gotten in Nebraska had we voted for this bill in the last session. And who knows what the next presidential campaign will look like.
If enacted, this would not take place until the 2020 elections. Reporting inside the Capitol, Nick Starling, 3 News Now.
In Iowa, the Republican-controlled House approved a bill requiring voters to show an ID today.